Hi, my name is Bob Thompson, and today we're going to try to go over a quick 3D trick to help you using After Effects. If you're like me, you don't have that much time at your job, and you need to sort of set aside a little toolbox of tricks that'll help you move along pretty quick in your day-to-day projects that you have. So today we're going to use After Effects, and we're going to create some 3D text. And what's cool about this, you don't need a plugin. You don't need a 3D software program like 3D Max or Maya. You can just use basic fundamental After Effects. You don't need anything special about that. So we're going to go in here in After Effects, take a look. We're going to follow along, and hopefully throughout it I'll give you a few tips to help you out. And let's go. Let's start it out. So first I'm going to do is open up a composition, and we'll create a new one, and we'll call it HD regular 720 1280. So there we go. And I've already took the liberty of making a little background. We'll bring that in there, and it's kind of like a photography studio. I think it'll accent the 3D pretty well. So we're going to go up here to the T tool. It's Control T if you want, After Effects. And we're going to type in 3D is cool. There we go. V is the move tool. That's a cool tribute. Press V and you can move stuff around. But the problem is here, if we hit R, that's rotation, we'll see it's rotating on the axis down here. We're going to change that right now. Control Z. And right up here is the pan behind tool. Y on the shortcut. And we're going to click on that where the rotation was and move it right into the center. Press V, back to move tool, and if you go down to your layer and press R again, rotation, you can see it's rotating up and down. But we're going to make this 3D, and that's the goal here. So we're going to click on this little cube, and now when we hit rotation, with the Y rotation, you'll see it's actually in 3D space. That's half the battle right there. Now we're going to do some kind of cool work here. We're going to duplicate this layer 4 times. So Control D is a great way to duplicate. So we hit Control D, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's important, it's this very top one is sort of like layer, so it's actually on top. So what we're going to do is press the little star button, and we're going to make sure that's the top layer. That's important because that's going to be the one we sort of animate and pick with everything to. So first of all, we're going to highlight all our 3D is cool layers and press P. P is for position. So now click out of that, and you see X, Y, and Z, and you see in the Z space they're all 0. So the first one is the top layer. We'll go down, and then the next one, layer below it, the Z, we'll put 15. Hit your tab button, go to the next one, and go 30. Do it again, go 45, and 60. And that's it. Now we highlight all the layers below your top layer. And we'll grab this little pick whip. And what the pick whip does is sort of attach all the information it has for rotation and position from the layer you pick whip it to. And so we're going to do the very top layer, pick whip it, drag it, and let go. And now when you hit the top layer and then hit R for rotation, you'll see you've got some 3D. Now it doesn't look that great because it's all white, and we're going to try to change that right now. So we're going to turn off the top layer, highlight all these other layers, and we're going to click on the color in the corner, and we'll make it more of a gray color. I think that'll work good. Now you see they're all gray, but we turn the top layer on. There you go. It's kind of cool. It's a 3D layer. It looks 3D. You can rotate it, move it around. It only took a second. Now there's only one caveat on this. If you go too far, you can see all the layers in between. You see what we've done. We just moved the layer back further and further. But it's pretty effective for a quick animation or something to come out of nowhere, and you want a 3D, but you don't want to have to build a whole 3D Max kind of project. And you can actually add a couple things here. If you right click your layer, you have layer styles, and these are all the same styles you would have in Photoshop. So there's drop shadow, inner shadow. So what we're going to do is add bevel, and you can see it now. I've created a little bevel around it, so now it looks even a little bit more 3D. And these are the kind of tricks that will probably help you if you really want to really make it look better, more fine-tuned 3D than maybe just a quick kind of a bulky. You get the kind of beveled edges around it. That makes it look pretty cool. One other thing I would probably try, it's kind of unique, is you would duplicate one of these layers and just drag it down to the bottom here, and then we're going to hit the R for rotation, and then we're going to rotate the X, and we'll bring it down, and we're going to create a shadow. And right now it looks too clean, so we'll go up to Effects and Blur, Gaussian blur, make it about, I don't know, 20 is good. Alright, and there you go. So now it looks sort of like a drop shadow. The light's coming down and there's the shadow. It's a little bright, so if we hit the T button on there, it'll be the opacity, and we can bring that down a little bit. Now we go back to our top layer, and that's where the rotation is. We'll hit R, and now when you rotate it, there you go. You have some cool shadows. It can move. You can hit P for position. It can slide in and slide out. And we'll drag that down a little closer. There you go. That's a quick trick, really fast, and all you're doing is duplicating layers. And this is the same effect you can use in Photoshop. Just add your layers and drop one a little further, only it's in 2D in Photoshop. What we can do is when you bring it down further, it's going to look like it's further away, and then you bring another layer even further away, and you're just sort of stacking layers but at a distance, and then you create kind of a 3D look. So that's it, real fast, down and dirty. I hope this has helped you, and hope it wasn't annoying throughout the whole video popping up and showing my face, but this picture-in-picture kind of thing, well, I thought it would be fun. So thanks a lot, and good luck to you.